Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Jason and I am your watch guy today. Today I'm wearing my Zelos Swordfish. And that's because Zelos were one of the only brands that I could think of that really utilise inventive materials in their case making and dial making. And the reason I've been looking for that today is because I am unboxing a really special piece today. Now, titanium's becoming more common around the watch market, as is bronze. One thing that I've never seen before, or had the pleasure of having into unboxing review for you guys, is Damascus. Damascus steel is one of the prettiest things you will come across well, I've seen it mostly in making knives, blades, stuff like that, and they're absolutely beautiful. So when a company called Keaton contacted me and told me that they were bringing out a Damascus watch and they'd like me to have it in on the channel, I jumped at it, absolutely jumped at it. Keith from Keaton contacted me, absolutely lovely guy, has a real passion for this watch and this brand, and it really does come through. His main inspirations are weapons, as I mentioned. That's where you usually see Damascus used. This is going to be released on Kickstarter, 29th of June, I think they're planning to have it done for. I will have the review just before the Kickstarter starts, so I can time it for you guys to have a look at the watch, see my opinions just before launch, because you are going to want to act quick. These aren't expensive watches. They are releasing these with a stainless steel case, a titanium case, and a Damascus case. The titanium pieces are absolutely exceptional. I'll talk to you a little bit about that in a minute. The Damascus is being released on Kickstarter for $660 US. Now, I know Sam Martin have a Damascus watch on Aliexpress, and I think even that's like £600 so this is a really good deal. Without further ado, let me turn this camera around and let's unbox this watch. Now, another thing that Keaton have done is release probably the cutest packaging I've ever seen for a watch. This is the packaging that you'll receive, this little pouch. This is Keaton's mascot, Penguin. It's designed by an artist called Mamu Penguin, and it's really nice to see that they've been collaborating with local artists also. Right, let's open this up. I haven't seen it yet. I opened the box that I came in because I didn't expect it to come so quickly, so I was wondering what it was that I'd received. It turned out to be this. Absolutely brilliant packaging. So I believe I have the K31, which is Damascus steel case and a wooden dial. Wow. Okay. Now, one thing that I haven't mentioned is that Keaton are not paying me for this unboxing or review. However, they have offered to give me one of these watches in return for my time. So this is definitely what you call a paid promotion. Obviously, no cash has exchanged hands. So as you can see, we have a mahogany wood dial, which is absolutely beautiful. As well as that, just get a load of that casing. Oh my God. So this is the Keaton Timeco Keris. I can't wait to get some really nice close-up shots of this casing. That is beautiful. Now, another unusual thing that we have here is that it has a unicorn crown. I think this is screwed down. One of the changes that they're going to make is that it's going to be bigger and easier to get hold of, which I'm glad of. It is a nailed crown, thankfully. The nailing does make it a little bit easier to grab, but it does need to be bigger. Oh, did anyone else notice the hands? See how they're kind of sheared to look like blades? How amazing is that? Right, let me set the time on this one. Actually, what time is it? Obviously, with a 9000 series Myota, you can tell that is a premium watch, or more premium than the budget market. So the crown is a little bit hard to get hold of, so I can see why they're going to make that bigger and easier to grab. I love the angles of this casing. Like, it really does. It's just beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. It's not as clunky as I expected it to be. I expected it to be much bigger in person, and I'm quite glad that it's not. No play in that bezel at all. None. Zero. Look at that. Feels like a 120 click unidirectional bezel. As you can see at the top of the dial, we have the Keaton print up there and Keris down at the 6 o'clock. Very simplified dial. Now, this chaptering is one of the things that will also be changing in the production. It is slightly misaligned, as you may have seen. It's slightly off center. Now, that's because of the wooden dial that they've used. They couldn't sand it to the right proportions for the prototypes, but they've invested in better machinery to get that perfect before production, which again, really good to see. It's nice to see a brand look at a prototype that is this good looking and then go, no, we can do better. I'm really, really happy about that too. I love this case back. It's really interesting. Now, this is a 200-meter dive watch, so to see a pressed case back on the back of it, I'm wondering what type of case back they've used on that. That is definitely something that I will be asking Keith about. The case back is stainless steel. It's not Damascus like the casing. This will be a ceramic bezel insert. I'm just so impressed by this watch. And I love the fact that the crown is at the 12 o'clock position. It's just, yeah. They've literally just took the watchmaking, the Microbrand, easy route, book, manual, threw it out the window and went, doing our own thing here. We got this. We've got this. And they did. Like, look at that watch. I need to get this on wrist. I really do. Another thing is the price that they're offering this at is much lower than I expected. $660 for a Damascus steel watch is pretty special, I think. I thought these would have been easy 900, maybe $1,000 watches, just because of the casing that they're using, just because of the type of material. It fits really nicely too. We have a pretty compact lug to lug for the size of the watch. Obviously, it is a big watch off wrist, but that is special, really special. I'm so glad that Keith has offered to send me one of these from production, because otherwise it would have cost me $660. Yeah, I would have had to explain that to the missus. So thank you for that, Keith. You saved me a beating. I absolutely love this casing. I can't get enough of it. I really can't. The handset also is really interesting. I like that they've used a black second hand. I think it accents the rest of the case and dial very well. Those hands are really unique. They have really nice brushing finish on these stainless steel parts too. Quite like that. The layers of the dial too. That's really nice. I'm probably going to cut to an outro now because this has just become a love fest for this watch. One thing that I did want to talk to you about is the titanium version of this watch. Now, obviously, it's going to be slightly cheaper, but they've done something completely different to the rest of the market, and they've polished the titanium. So it's not a sandblasted type of effect, it's a high polish finish, and you really wouldn't recognize it from steel out of this world, to be honest. And you can imagine how light that watch is going to be. I've been sent the pictures of it, and I'm amazed, to be honest. So, again, very well done to Keaton, because they've done something very special. I believe they're going to change the buckle on the band too, or they're going to make the band a little bit more premium for production. These are going to sell out so quickly, aren't they? They're just going to, like, be gone straight away. Mesmerised by this watch. So guys, that is the Keaton Keris Diver on wrist. This is not coming off for a good solid week, I don't think. I mean, it has to, because I have to review other watches, but this is exceptional. This is going to be that watch that keeps getting rotated into the collection. This is just, wow. Yeah, wow. The Damascus and they also have really nice other dials. Now, I will be back with a review for these probably about the 28th of June. Just so you've got the link to go and set the notification for you and stuff like that. For the Kickstarter, you want to be quick on these if you want to pick one up. I think they're going to be popular. I think they're going to be very popular, and they're going to disappear very quickly. One other thing to mention, you may noticed that you can now read the Rocky poster in the background. That's thanks to a subscriber who commented on my AliExpress video. Thank you so much for telling me how to change the camera orientation around on my front-facing camera. It's bugged me for a year and a half now. Thank you so much for that. Guys, please do consider subscribing to the channel. Obviously, I'll be back with a review of this, but I do review, unbox, and make a lot of watch content on completely other stuff too that you will maybe enjoy. Thank you for watching this one, and I hope to see you in the next one.